Hello, we're from InteAd. Today we're going to present our integrated communication plan, Dream, Believe, Achieve, to our client Dell. My name is Yingfeng, and here are our other 4 team members, SiXie, Xi, Lu, and Ya. To see what we need to accomplish in this marketing plan, we look at the brand challenge. First of all, Dell's current brand image is not innovative enough to leave a strong impression on consumers. Based on our market research, when asked about their opinions on Dell, many people do not have a particularly positive impression of Dell's computers and customer service. Secondly, Dell could not distinguish itself from other PC competitors in the market, especially with its number 1 rival HP. Let's take a look at Dell's website. The color is blue, and in the top row, you can see that the company has products for home and for work. Oops! This is actually HP's website, but not Dell's. I'm sorry, but this is how similar they look. This is the right one. See, both websites have the similar blue layout and even the font and the contents.
So what happened to Dell, one of the greatest computer companies in the world? In recent years, Dell has been facing challenges with the shrinking PC market and growing competitions with other brands. In 2013, Dell was taken private by its founder and CEO, Michael Dell. This bold move provides opportunities for Dell to make strategic changes in its marketing communication plan and to rebrand itself to the consumer market. Dell is a time-honored brand that is good value for money. However, compared with Apple, who has a very distinctive brand image, Dell is often perceived as unimpressive and has some negative brand associations. On the other hand, when compared with the other top competitor, HP, Dell is undifferentiable from HP, especially in their positioning and visual vocabulary. These findings reaffirm our brand challenge mentioned in the first section.
From our team's customer observations in retail stores such as Best Buy and Staples, we found that customers checked HP, Toshiba, and Lenovo computers the most. Only a few customers checked Dell. Another indication from the consumer observation is that customers are rational, since they spend relatively long time before making a purchase decision. The customer who purchased a computer in the retail store usually consulted the salesperson. Interview. From our interview, we found the following insights. First, the brand image of a computer sometimes can associate to a particular profession and personalities. Second, word of mouth plays a crucial role for people to make purchase decisions on computers. Third, gender matters. Female consumers rely more on others' advice for computer purchases. Male consumers rely more on their own research and judgments. Survey results. We got 212 responses from the survey, and here are some key insights. First, 57% of the respondents say they have more than one computer, and 47% have a tendency to switch to different computer brand. You can see from the figure here that people are quite rational when they buy computers. 86% of them take more than 1 day to decide. Some even take more than half a month. People are still price sensitive, but at the same time, they love new products and innovations. Apple is perceived as a fashionable brand, while Dell is perceived as an office use, average performance, and boring brand. Interestingly, the strengths and weaknesses people identify for Dell and HP are extremely similar, which reaffirmed our findings in brand audit. Moreover, we also find that most people still prefer to buy in retail stores. This might put Dell's online direct selling model at risk.
Dell reached out to all kinds of social media platforms, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on, from February 2006. Dell has more than 390,000 followers on Twitter, and it received more than 7 million likes on Facebook. On YouTube, one of the biggest online video platforms in the United States, Dell has its own channel with more than 7,000 related videos. Print and billboard commercials serve as an integrated part of the campaign, which increased the level of integrated marketing. The cover picture of Dell's Google Plus page is the picture of CEO Michael Dell's dorm room at the University of Texas Austin with the text 1984, the year Dell was founded. Dell's official website displays the information of its products, and it engages users by applying interactive engagement platform. There is a clear logo on the website, and the description of the products is complete. Dell changed its logo and slogan frequently. The 4 logos are presented on the screen. Their slogan changed from "Yours is here" to "Easy as Dell" and to "The power to do more" over the years. This indicates that it lacks consistency in the long term.
Based on our research results, we did a SWOT analysis for Dell. Dell has a very strong brand reputation and famous for its affordable computers. The brand itself is estimated to worth $7.5 billion. It also has a very strong presence on various communication channels, such as social media, TV, print, and outdoor ads. Its marketing communication are mostly centered on its core value proposition during a specific period of time. The fact that Dell is now a private company allowed Dell to buy more small players, and it also allowed Dell to be more aggressive on pricing. However, Dell has more weakness that needs to be improved. The most serious among them is the negative word of mouth, especially on their after-sales support and customer service. People share a common perception that Dell does not take care of its products once they are sold. Also, Dell put low investment on R&D, which make their products boring, mediocre, and expected. Dell also has a weak retail presence. Thus, the customers who love to touch and see the product before buying would find Dell unattractive because most of the models are sold online. Lastly, Dell is inconsistent in its marketing communication over the years. It changes its core value proposition too frequently that an old Dell customer might find Dell not the same as what it used to be. As for opportunities, Dell still has a large stake in expanding its service to enterprise and business solutions by taking care of its old and faithful B2B customers. Also, Dell still has great opportunities in emerging markets in developing countries. Its cost leadership can still be a competitive advantage in these markets as e-commerce increasingly become a usual part in people's lives. Dell's strong e-commerce presence might still work well for online shoppers. Possible threats for Dell are mostly concerned around the fierce competition within the PC market. Unlike Apple's operating system, the switching cost for PC is extremely low, which made PC market extremely competitive. And as the other big players in the market gradually find ways to cut their operating and production costs, Dell's old cost advantage disappears gradually.
To map out the marketing position for Dell, we came up with a 4-quadrant chart. It measures the product's functionality and accessibility. We compared Dell with 2 famous brands in the laptop market, HP and Apple. We aim to transform the brand image of Dell from being very functional to being more aspirational, while maintaining with accessible prices. This is to differentiate Dell from Apple in terms of price and from HP in terms of being aspirational. The main goals are to evoke positive brand recognitions among consumers and generate more purchases. To create an advertising campaign that meets all marketing disciplines and engage our target audience, we designed this integrated communication plan. The unique marketing proposition is Achieve Your Dream with Dell, which goes with our campaign tagline, Dream, Believe, Achieve. Our target consumers are young adults aged between 13 and 26 in the United States who live an urban lifestyle and are educated and technology savvy. We also take into consideration that their parents will probably be the ones who pay for the computers, so all our advertisings are parent-friendly.
For the television commercial, we are going to introduce 2 young spokespersons for Dell, which appeals to different gender and fields. One is a fashion blogger, and the other is a football player. Julie Saliana is a young fashion blogger with more than 1.7 million followers on Instagram. Her spirit is in accordance with our campaign tagline, Dream, Believe, Achieve. By telling her stories, we want to encourage people to share their own dreams on social media platforms after watching this commercial. I'm Julie Saliana. I'm a stylish fashion blogger. I'm trying to deliver a positive message through my blog, my words, and my photography. I'm willing to stay young, stay dreaming. To create a successful blog, you don't need anything but a camera and a laptop, and Dell is the one for you. They might say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Now, it's time to show me your dream. It's time to dream, believe, and achieve.
And given the option to pass and look back at goals we've missed. Rainbow.
As for social media, Dell's official Facebook page will serve as the main social media platform for our campaign. This is a mock-up for Dell's official Facebook page from January 2015. Our goal is to encourage more user-generated contents on social media surrounding the tagline Dream, Believe, Achieve, so as to better engage consumers online. All the design elements on the Facebook page will be consistent with Dell's new official website. On the left-hand side, right below the profile picture, we will introduce our social media campaign to our audience, telling them to share your dream by uploading a short video and share it on Facebook or Twitter with hashtag #DreamBelieveAchieve, and Dell will make it happen. Under that, there will be a link to our revised Dell official website, which we will talk about later. This section showcases young achievers and influencers that we think are appropriate for our Dream, Believe, Achieve campaign. Young fashion bloggers, YouTube artists, young athletes, young entrepreneurs, young scientists. We will choose one, probably a male from them, to make another TV spot so as to engage more male consumers in our target audience. This section showcases those who have recently shared their dreams on Facebook. It could be anyone, as long as you share your dream with the right hashtag. Since this campaign is on both Facebook and Twitter, we will make sure to include this information on our Facebook posts. We will also share our TV spot and use texts and pictures to post stories of the young achievers so as to encourage people to share their dreams with Dell. Every month, there will be one person selected by Dell on Facebook who has received most likes. Dell will help him or her achieve the dream and post the story on our Facebook page. For example, Mike Dell shared his dream to get his first laptop. He made a great video and used the correct hashtag, which eventually got 1 million likes in January 2015. So Dell sent him an awesome Dell XPS laptop for his 17th birthday. Then we will share this story of how Mike achieved his dream with Dell, just like this. Ta-da! As for Twitter, we are going to do similar things, but we'll modify the content a little bit so that it feels more natural on the Twitter platform. Here's the mockup for Dell's Twitter account. It will be consistent with its Facebook, and it will make connections between these platforms. For our outdoor ad, we will be designing a billboard with a big hashtag so as to get more attention for our social media campaign. We will also be doing print ads on tech magazines, which also emphasize on the hashtag Dream, Believe, Achieve social media campaign. The design style is consistent with Dell's previous print ad in 2014, so as not to confuse consumers with changing brand visual elements. Since many of our target audience are teenagers, they are likely to spend a lot of time on their mobile phones. So we also create a mobile banner ad so as to better engage them.
We redesigned Dell's official website to include some elements that we think are essential and changed some parts of the layout. We made 4 major changes. The first one is to include more social media elements. This includes adding social media icons on top of the homepage, focusing on 4 major platforms that Dell has presence on: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. This way, the marketing communication of Dell can be more integrated. Second, we added more campaign-related message on the homepage. We added Dell's slogan, "The power to do more," below the logo and used our Dream, Believe, Achieve campaign at the center of the homepage. The images we put on the center include both screenshots from our video ad and Dell's latest The Next Billion campaign, both highlighting Dell's ability to power people's dreams and future. Third, we changed the categorization of the website. Originally, the 4 major pages are for home, for work, support, and my account. We think that they can be put into shop, support, and community, and we put my account into a separate section. By combining the for home and for work category, we can have a simpler layout. Dell community is also one of Dell's advantages. We want to accentuate this so the loyal customers can find a discussion place. This helps to form a more loyal base of customers. Lastly, on the bottom of the page, we put 4 major advantages Dell has: their best-selling monitor, their huge selection of products, their Dell community, and the support they are able to provide. To calculate Dell's 2015 marketing budget, we looked at its 2012 statistics. The reported ad spending for 2012 was $860 million. The sales number was 62.1 billion. The ad spending is then 1.38% of sales. Since the 2014 quarterly sales is around 14.5 million, this totals an annual sales of 58 billion. Using the ad to sales percentage we came up earlier, we will have a 803 million marketing budget for 2015. The media mix we designed for Dell is inspired from their 2010 B2B media budget breakdown. The marketing channels we decided for Dell are television, magazine, radio, outdoor, internet, and direct mail. We will use TV, outdoor billboards, magazine, and social media for our Dream, Believe, Achieve campaign. Television ads will take up the most of our budget with 45%. The second largest spending for our campaign is internet because our campaign takes place mostly on Facebook and Twitter. Magazine, radio, and outdoor ads will play a supporting role, each with around 10% budget allocation. Direct mailing is for the distribution of promotional and discount information directly to customers so that Dell could still have its cost advantage. For our flighting schedule, since we'll have 2 TV ads featuring 2 young achievers, we will have 2 rounds of TV, magazine, and outdoor ad distribution, one in the beginning of the year and second in the later half of the year. Radio ads would just be the audio of our video ad, distribute in 3-month intervals throughout the year. Direct mailing will be distributed in a 2-month interval, while internet is used throughout the year.
The brand is going to utilize a few methods to measure the impact of the whole campaign. Since our communication goal is to create positive brand associations for Dell and to have better consumer engagement on social media, it will be helpful to measure buzz, consumer sentiment, website traffic, and social media reach. To measure the effectiveness of our TV commercial, we will be looking at the buzz of the TV commercial at different stages of our campaign using Google Trends. It is also helpful to look at the number of likes on YouTube for this TV spot. As for the social media part, we will look at likes, retweets, views, comments, and the number of hashtags created on Facebook and Twitter, and other social media platforms to evaluate how well the campaign is received. Possible tools include social mention, Google Analytics, and tweet reach. Also, in order to get a better picture, we will be looking at the ROI and sales performance of Dell and see whether our campaign actually leads to the increase of sales. As for timing and intervals for our assessment, since each of our TV commercial runs for 6 months, the baseline will be collected 3 months before the campaign starts, at the beginning of the campaign, 3 months into the campaign, when the campaign ends, and 3 months after it ends.
Thank you for watching.